to this week's episode of TwoCents. If you're new here, I'm Daniela.
And I'm Lili.
And we are back with another brain-rotting episode this week. We had lots of coffee today. Not a lot, but I am sucking on some orange coffee, and it's actually really good. But it's starting to
kick in.
Yeah. And it's making me anxious.
I had a matcha, and I'm also anxious, but I also think I'm nervous because this is the second time we're recording this because I'm a dumb fucking idiot, and I accidentally deleted the audio from the first time we recorded it, so we're like, fuck.
Yeah.
But
right.
we still gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about,
like,
and it's okay.
Lily hates us.
I'm
and she
sorry.
Was like, I know you just sat there and you were like, I kind of don't want to edit this. Delete.
I did not do that. Number one, like, I really wish when you deleted something on Apple, on apple.com, when you delete something, when you put something to your trash and then you erase it, I wish there was like a more backup, so I could really erase it or really go back and revert, because that is bad for me, because I clear out my fucking laptop after every episode, and I was going to edit the new one, which was supposed to be this 147, and then as I was clearing this shit from last episode, I accidentally cleared the audio from that.
Yeah, Lily texted me like freaking out, and I was like, well,
I literally felt like I wanted to die in that moment. I felt so bad, but we're here now.
We're here, we're back, we're better than ever. And it's kind of funny because like the things that we were talking about last episode like already happened now, so I guess we have like little updates. So number one, last episode we were talking, or the part one of the episode, where we were talking about how we got our toes done because we were going to a wedding, and we actually were just at the wedding last night. And it was beautiful. It's such a crazy thought to think about, the fact that like we're at the age where our friends are getting married, and we're just celebrating, like live, laugh, and I can't emphasize it enough, like love.
Congrats to Chloe and Ryan.
Yes, we love you guys. If you guys are watching or listening, whatever, it was a very special moment. And yeah, it kind of made me a little bit like, damn, I kind of want to get married.
I was in my feels.
Yeah,
I was literally
for sure,
in my feels, texting my friends like,
I love you all.
I love you guys so much. I hope
you guys want to get married.
You guys come to my wedding.
No, but it was such a special moment. I think that's the second wedding I've been to.
My first.
Who else wants to get married? Invite me.
Send your wedding invitations to P.O. Box.
Right. But yeah, it was so special, and I don't know, the speeches got to me too. It's just amazing to
so
like
beautiful.
Just see like family and just
come together, like two sides of a family come together for like a beautiful one.
Yes, to celebrate love. Like, oh my God, I wish my family.
Baby, it's you.
We starting to trauma dump.
No, literally, I wish my family liked each other. That was literally us yesterday. We were like, damn.
I'm like, damn. So this is what
this
family.
Is nice. I was like, this is really nice.
No, but okay. If my family is listening, no beef. Love
no
y'all,
beef.
Kind of. Just stop
Please
talking
get over
about
it.
Me. Another thing was that we got our Fay Webster tickets. Which was a whole process, and it was so stressful. Because as soon as we made it into the queue, it was asking for a pre-sale code, and Lily and I were like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, there is no code. Nothing was announced, so we were like frantically scrolling through Twitter and like refreshing to see if anybody was posting it, but everybody was asking the same question. And then Lily finally sent me the code, and I put it in, and it was like, the code is correct, but tickets are sold out. And I was like, no way. And then Lily sent me a screenshot saying like, oh, the tickets were sold out. And you went back into the app, but it actually like refreshed, and
I was not giving up.
Yeah, she did. You know, it's crazy because you could have just closed out of the app
and just been like, oh, that sucks. Yeah. Oh well.
But
no, I wanted to make sure because the tickets were cheap as fuck.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, we're gonna go see our bitch Faye.
Yeah. And I knew that if we didn't get them in that moment, because scalpers are always going to like...
Yeah. We would have to go on SeatGeek. SeatGeek, if you want to send me a code, go ahead.
So we can help the people out. But yeah, that was crazy. So those are our two updates that we had.
Two updates. Wedding, and now... Because for the longest time, we had like this wedding to look forward to. We're like, oh my God, beautiful, beautiful. And then yesterday, we're like, what now? And I'm like, oh, we got Faye.
Yes. I'm like, what's next? Keep it going. But yeah, that was like very exciting.
Yes.
Again, congrats to the lovely freshly married couple.
Fresh out of the locker.
Right.
The Fay tickets have to do with what this episode is about, which we had a beautiful transition last time that I fucking deleted. So, this week's episode is going to be about impulse shopping and overspending.
Yes.
Because the Fay Webster tickets were kind of an impulse buy, but it's worth it.
Right.
And we're going to talk about like why we do it, the bad things about it.
And just like kind of maybe throw in a couple of tips and our 2 cents on the topic.
Because guess what? This is 2 Cents podcast. And what are we going to do?
Give you our 2 cents. Yeah. We're literally going to do that right now.
We are literally going to give you our 2 cents on how to spend your money.
Just spend it. Treat yourself.
How about give it to me? Venmo in the link bio.
It's so funny because we were like, we recorded the episode last time. And then as soon as we like, talked about what we should do, the second we left this building, we were like, we should go get some food. Yeah. And that's actually what we did today. So take our information, I guess, with a grain of salt. But yeah, so I guess we were inspired by buying these concert tickets because it was so impulsive. Like there was no hesitation on like the second it was announced, we were like, oh, we're going.
Because honestly, I forgot about it up until then. It was 10 a.m. and the tickets were live. I was like, oh fuck, and that's when I logged in on my phone. I didn't even get my laptop.
I know, I had my laptop ready and everything.
Quick with it.
But so yeah, some of the reasons that we might impulse shop, buy whatever, especially I feel like nowadays it's mostly online, but I do like to shop in person still. I'm just so different, and
we're just like kids from like the 90s.
Yeah, like we're just so crazy. And some of the main reasons we might do it is to like alleviate some stress, you know, and just like seek out that immediate alleviation of whatever we're feeling.
I think temporary, it's exciting as well. And like with the tickets, we got so excited. We're like, I don't give a fuck how much it is.
Yeah.
But it helped that it was cheap.
Yes.
So I'm like, it didn't hurt too bad.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's like most of the things that we see that we want, we're like not rationally thinking about it.
Yeah.
And we're like, I need it. Yeah. And then you try to figure out ways to buy.
Yes.
Like I have a story about the Apple store because I went to the Apple store with my man.
Right.
And we went to look at the new phones because I was just like, I could get a new phone, and I've been putting it off for so long.
Yeah.
But in reality, I've been putting it off because I don't fucking need it. While we were there, I started looking at, the new MacBooks.
Yeah.
The actual Mac desktop ones, and I was looking at everything, and I was already making calculations in my head. I'm like, okay, so if I trade this in, it's gonna give me this much, so I can put towards a new thing, and then might as well get new AirPods while I'm at it because they're under $200. There's nothing wrong with my laptop. There's nothing wrong with my phone. Nothing wrong with my AirPods. And it's like I'm being influenced because I've seen it so much online. Yeah. And just in person, it just looks pretty and appealing. But at the same time, it's gonna be the same shit. Right. Just newer. Not even.
Yeah, that's how I am too. Like I always put things off, and that's another thing too. I put things off, and then I buy it at the wrong time, like when I really don't need it. And I think it's genuinely that, like, when I'm bored. I think that's a big factor. I'm bored. 'Cause you're like, let me spice things up. Yeah, I'm like, hold on, I need something right now. I need to get my life together, which is possibly another factor as to why I overspend. Like, when I'm spending money, I'm like, oh, I'm getting my life together. Yeah. Girl, buying a Squishmallow is not getting my life together. Like,
in the moment, you're like, this is cute, and I need it.
Like, oh, I've been crying about
trendy.
This. Yes. Yeah. And I think you mentioned like online shopping. TikTok Shop has been the biggest one.
And it's too easy.
It's so easy. And there was like a code. First off, I think it's like first time buyers or spenders, whatever. You get like a 40% off coupon or something like that.
That's literally Temu. I had a Temu experience where they're like, buy 10 things, get 5 for free. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, I think you had like told me about that. And I was like,
did
damn. Oh.
It was like stupid ass shit. Again, I didn't need it. It was just stationary things. Yeah. Like cat paw print fucking sticky notes and like a cat knife. Like what? And it was just because of the sale. I was like, oh.
And that's how, okay, I'm like noticing that too now. Like when things are on sale, like you're just still buying them for the same price.
Yeah. It's not even actually a sale.
No, it's not a sale. It's like if something was, I'm not even going to give numbers out there because I can't do math, but whatever the discount is, it's literally just the base price of the item. Yeah. And then after tax, you're paying for the same thing, whatever.
Yeah. but I'm gonna still do it,
right,
because in my brain it's girl math. I'm like, this was like $100, now it's like 40.
Right.
And it's still gonna be like 60 when I check out, so it doesn't fucking matter.
And to me, it's like when I am shopping, I don't know why I have an issue treating myself though. Like I overspend on people, but never myself. Which is sick and twisted thing, because I'm always like, I'm like, it's not a sick and twisted thing, I should say that, but like in the sense that I always want to get new things, like for myself. Like I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. Then when the time comes, I'm like, do I need it?
Yeah.
Like, damn, that's kind of
you
a
kind
lot.
of like second guess yourself.
Yeah, but it's like, then I'll buy like dumb crap, and it's like, wow, my money should have gone to what I wanted, you know?
I think it's unfair that you can't buy yourself nice things. Because like I am that way too. I'm like, no, I don't need toilet paper to wipe my ass, but like my friend's birthday is soon, so I'm gonna get her X, Y, and Z that costs $1,000 fucking dollars.
No, literally.
And I think it has to do a lot with like how you like grew up with money. I think because some people like don't grow up with money and either are afraid to spend it when they have it, or they just go berserk and spend all of their money.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you grew up maybe financially stable, maybe you have like a healthier relationship with money and kind of know how to like just when to stop shopping or just like when it's right, you know what I mean? I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say, but like it's just better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have a different mindset about it, and it's like disposable to you, so you don't even think about it maybe.
I think equally like being afraid to spend, like there's also that fear of like, and mostly guilt, I would say. Absolutely. Because I feel like that was something that was always like integrated into my brain of like,
because you're doubting yourself. You're like, I don't need it.
Yes. Yeah. I would want to buy something and my mom would be like, do you really need that?
For what? Yeah.
You know, and she kind of ate with that one thing, because like I didn't need to buy all that Play-Doh. I didn't need to do this and that as a kid, whatever. But now it does like play a factor, I guess, into like how I spend my money, because then I'm like, do I really need this? But then again, like I'm also like limiting myself unintentionally, and I don't mean to.
Because then you're left with like, you've been wanting this thing for so long, and you keep putting it off. At the end of the day, you're like,
but it's so weird, because I've bought like things that I would like that I put off, and I finally get it. I'm like, I still feel guilty sometimes. I'm like, why did I buy that? You know,
you can love it, you can like it, you can wear it all the time, and you're like, that's why girl math exists, because it's like, you know, you buy a jacket and it's expensive.
You gotta pay in cash.
No, I'm saying like every time you wear it, you think to yourself, this is $1 everywhere. So if I wear it 50 times, if it's $50, I got my money's worth.
Oh, I didn't even think of it that way.
That's like TikTok girl math. To me, girl math is using cash.
No, yeah, because I'm like, if it's not in my bank account, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
One of the things you pointed out last time too was like, it's kind of healing your inner child in a way.
Absolutely.
And I do feel like a lot of my purchases nowadays kind of are healing my inner child.
Yeah.
Because I now have the freedom. I'm a girl boss, CEO, whatever, like, and so now I have that I don't know, ability to like buy whatever I want. Yeah. You know, and I do feel like I buy things that like, oh my God, as a kid, like I wanted this and now I can buy it. It's a bittersweet thing. But yeah, I was just like thinking about that too, because you pointed that out last time.
Because it's true. But like, why the fuck do I have like 16 Sunny Angels?
Oh, that's mental illness, babe. But we don't gotta.
It's like, I won't pay for therapy, but I'll buy those little bitches.
And it's the same thing. Don't get it twisted. Inexpensive. Yeah. And I think what's made it easier to purchase all these things comes down to like Apple Pay, the accessibility of buying things. You know, I forget that it's coming out of my pockets.
There has to be like some sort of brain study that's like, what feeling do you have from like
tapping? We need
because it's like, I don't gotta take out my wallet,
cash
my purse.
Or card. Apple Pay. Like, I don't know what it is, but it just makes it that much more easier to like spend money. But also, ever since I got Apple Pay, I spend a lot of money, because it's like, oh my God, it's with me.
The autofill shit. Apple, like, if you're buying something on your laptop, it'll like save the Apple Pay thing to your thing. But also, like, if you have Google and it like saves your thing. Why do I keep saying thing? In your information, like, your card number. Yeah. I'm just like, oh,
saved.
Because then if I have to pull my card out and put my name, I have too much time to think about it. I'm like, you know what? This is too much work. I don't fucking need it.
Exactly.
And then it's like sending me emails. You forgot something in your cart. No, I didn't.
Because if it says like Apple Pay, I'm like, yes, I don't have to do the work.
Yes.
And maybe it has to do with laziness too.
As fuck.
Like, oh, if I have to put my thought into it.
It's like Amazon. People are so addicted to Amazon because it's so accessible, I guess, and so easy to just click but. Yeah. And I don't like Amazon because I don't give a fuck if it's 2-day shipping. I'm impatient as fuck. I'm gonna go to that damn store and look for that shit first. But yeah, it's like we as a society just overconsume shit, and it's like it's too much because we don't need all that shit. Right. You don't need all that bullshit. Take off all that makeup. You don't need
Shut up, Drake.
Like that fuckboy shit. You are so beautiful with that makeup. Take off that bullshit. You don't need that. That's me.
Oh wow, you're just like
me
naturally.
with money.
Oh,
I'm like, you don't need. Give me the money. You don't need to buy. You don't need to buy a bed.
But like, I was like thinking about like, what do I overspend on? And unfortunately, it's a lot of crap and mostly food, outings, going out. And then I'm like, damn.
Here's where I'm gonna justify it.
But I don't even do the math because I'm just Apple paying. I'm like, I can see the numbers, but I'm not seeing it add up.
In my brain. If it's like outings, and you said last time concert tickets is what you spend the most on.
Yes.
To me, that's an experience, and to me, that's worth it because, I'm not gonna remember what the fuck I like ate yesterday. Like I paid for it, whatever, and that's I should have eaten at home, whatever. Right. You know what I mean? Like that's something that I could have waited on. Yeah. But if it's an experience like a concert or like an outing, that is something you're gonna remember. You know, so I think that's worth it, to be honest.
Like paying for an experience.
Going to a theme park, going to a concert, you know, things like that. I think that's worth it. Some people think, my mom thinks I'm just wasting money by seeing some of my favorite artists, but
like, you guys don't get it.
It's something that, you know, I've always wanted when I was little. Like I now have the opportunity to. Yeah. Afterpay exists.
Period.
So I'm gonna do what the fuck I gotta do, because if I'm gonna see Hosier twice in my life, I'm gonna do it. You know?
Well, like, even guys, I guess like a random side note, I guess you're not supposed to use like those Afterpay apps because it's like bad for your credit, which is also sick and twisted, because why does my life depend around credit score? But we're not gonna get into that because like that's
someone was shit talking to me because I have my Klarna connected to my credit card, and they're like, why don't you just like pay it all in one if it's in your credit card? I'm like, get off my dick, number one, because I like to see that $13.99 payment.
Yes.
4 times. I don't want to see whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I can pay in 4, I'm going to pay in 4 so it doesn't hurt me in the moment. Yes, it can hurt me over time as I'm paying off my card.
Yeah.
Don't, like, this is girl math to me. I know I'm fucking stupid. It's either way, it's still going to get charged to my card.
Right. But time and place.
Let's
not be so quick to take my money.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, my biggest thing for sure is like spending money on concerts. And like you said, it's about the experience. And I think that's when it's okay to overspend. Like if you've been looking for something for so long, and like
your favorite artist ever.
Yes. Like I'm going to do it.
Like Harry.
Yeah. She lives in daydreams with me. And yeah, that's just like a big thing. And I kind of going back to like the reasons why we might overspend, when I'm bored, for sure.
Yeah.
I window shop a lot, and I add a lot of things to my cart. Like I'll randomly want to do things in the middle of the night, like, oh, let me reevaluate my life. Like, let's get it together.
Do not trust yourself after 11 p.m.
That's our tip. If you are trying to get your life together past 11 p.m. don't listen to.
Keep it in the cart. Window shopping is fine.
Yes.
Because it gives me the little rush of like, ooh, what would I buy if I had money? Yes. But I'm not actually pressing checkout.
Ooh, sometimes I like hover over the checkout. I'm like,
And then you see Klarna.
I'm like, wait, let me doom scroll on TikTok to make sure that it's still in my brain. And if I forget about it, then whatever.
Because then if you're thinking about it, you know.
Yeah. It's like, I think like, for me too, another reason why like I overspend on like others, specifically I would say like my siblings, because I'm like, damn, like
she's big sister.
I'm the big sister. You know, they talk about things that they want, and I'm like, damn, when I was their age, like I really wanted that too. Yeah, like, whatever. And so I just like,
so you want to make their dreams come true.
This is what dreams.
I like going hard for people.
Pause.
And then like sometimes it's not reciprocated, so then I feel like shit about spending money. But it's okay. I'm going to keep doing it because that's what I want to do.
This is like a side tangent. I'm just like a bad gift giver. Not bad in the way
I think
that, like,
I'm a great gift giver.
And not bad in the sense that, like, I like know what to gift people, but I always get anxious about.
Oh my god, are they gonna like it? Yeah.
And so it kind of like I get
it won't
scared.
hurt my feelings if people don't like it. I'm just like, I'll give you the receipt. You know?
Let me know.
Let me know.
Let the comment down below. No, but I think also overspending has to do with your priorities, because I like, if you're not standing on business with your priorities, then, like, you know, you can
let yourself go.
overspend. And one of the biggest things was my car needed an oil change. And to give you guys some insight on my thinking process, I was between a car oil change that was desperately needed or a brand new iPhone. I'm not going to tell you guys what I did, but one of them was done first.
But she needed both.
Yeah.
But she's on that shit every day.
The
car can wait a couple weeks.
I was like, wait, I need new iPhone to pay for the oil change. Yes, with Apple Pay. But that's like an example of, like, I guess
your priorities weren't,
you know, and it led me to overspend.
Yeah.
Because why did I need a new iPhone in that moment?
You got that shit on though.
Yeah, I actually did need a new phone because the other one was, like, you know how Apple is.
It was laggy-ana as fuck.
It was bad. It was, like, broken basically. But I needed a car too, but I had to get an iPhone to pay for it with Apple Pay. Like, what? But that,
at the end of the day, you got both done.
Yes, period. It got done. Should it have been the other way around? Maybe. Car should have been paid off first, whatever. But nonetheless, like, I didn't need to spend that much in that way, you know? And
I said it last time too, with that type of shit, I'm so fucking paranoid.
No, you are.
Yeah.
I'm like,
my
babe,
car
you're fine.
will have, like, 1,000 miles left to the suggested
Yeah.
oil change, but I always drive under, like, the yearly what you're supposed to drive a year anyway, so, like, I'm fine, truly.
Yeah.
But if I'm, like, 1K away, I'm like, fuck, I need to be driving really carefully. No, I don't.
No, you
like,
don't.
I'm literally fine. And last time she was telling me, like, you can literally wait it out, like, a couple more weeks. Like, you're literally fine. You just go to work and go home. And I'm like, no, it says the suggested miles is this. I need to go right now.
You know, I'm, like, realizing now as we're talking about this, I think a lot of the times I overspend on the wrong things. Like, right here, I should have.
You, like, avoid responsibility. And it's procrastination.
That's what I was going to say.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm sorry.
No, that's good. I'm sorry. I just, like, mellowed out. But that's literally what I was going to say. Like,
because it does make sense.
But there's,
you're
like,
trying to see how long you can go without it. And then you're like, wait, I'm having fun. Let me buy a new phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And there's, like, I think there's anxiety behind what I need
to the limit.
Like, that reminds me of last night when he was like, when I said, oh, we're pushing 30, you better shut up. He's like, no, I'm pushing P, not 30. Anyways. But yeah, like, I think there's anxiety behind, like, the adult things that I have to do. So I overspend. So that stress causes me to overspend on things that I don't need.
Because as a 22-year-old, I still feel like I'm 19. So I'm like.
Yeah, I'm like 21 in my
I
head.
don't want. We're, like, avoiding
wait, how old are you?
22.
Oh, shit. You're almost at 32.
Stop. I feel like we try to, like, cling on to, like, our youth. That's why we're solving our childhood trauma by buying things we used to want when we were little. We're trying to put off as much responsibility as we can. We're like, how long is my car gonna survive without gas? That's my dad, though. My dad gets left on the side of the freeway.
I'm feeling a little risky today.
No, he will not put gas in his car for 2 weeks and then get stranded on the freeway and be confused.
He just like me for real. I think I did that one time. I, like, was running late to school. Of course, there was, like, so much traffic
but not
that
on
day.
Purpose.
It wasn't on purpose, but
he does it on purpose.
He's like,
he's pushing it.
He's like, I kind of want attention today. Let me have my daughter show up. No, but I remember I had to, like, get on a freeway ramp and then go up a hill, and I was already at 0. But I think you have an additional 30 miles depending on the car, like, after you hit 0.
Right.
If that's not the case, then God was with me that day, because I don't know how I got on the freeway, up a hill, and at the gas station on 0. But yeah, that's a very solid point. Like, we truly are overspenders because sometimes we want to avoid responsibilities.
Yes. We didn't make that connection last time. See,
we were like,
it's good to re-record.
It's good to do a double take.
No, I won't drive my, like, if my car's, like, at 50 miles, I'm already shitting bricks.
Really?
Even though both my jobs are like 2 minutes from my fucking house, I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking make it.
Then I'm always like,
damn, bitch, it does not take 25 miles to drive to your fucking job.
Like, damn, she's going through mountains and stuff.
I'm like going all the way around the city and then going to work.
But that's a great way, I guess, to encompass this episode. Yeah. Like, that truly is a big thing. And I think that for me, honestly, like, I think it does have to do with like an emotional aspect to overspending, not necessarily even like that I want something, but like the emotional connection I have to whatever it is that I'm buying. Because sometimes, like, I think my first mindset when I'm looking for stuff like online, genuinely when I'm bored and I just really want something to like spice things up, whatever, it's just like, I always ask myself, what's something that I've wanted for a minute now?
Yeah.
What's something that I wanted? And then I'm still not gonna buy it for whatever reason, but like it like alleviates that, like, oh, I wanted this, so maybe I should get it.
I find a way and I buy the dupes so I don't feel as guilty.
Oh, okay.
And it's like not the same shit. Like, bitch, we can tell that's a fucking airwalk. But I'm like, like, at least I have something that will hold me over until like either that fucks up or if y'all want to make me rich, and then I can buy the real thing.
Guys, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below.
I really want Steve Madden shoes, please.
That's true though. Like, yeah, I think I find, but at the same time, it's like when I buy dupes or something, I kind of sometimes end up spending more because I'm like, wait, now I have more money to spend
to buy 2 dupes for the price of one. But I think that's again where the influential side of it comes up with like TikTok and like aesthetics and stuff, because it's like you see something online, you see TikTok shop and they have everything you want to fit into your aesthetic. Yes. I used this analogy last time, not analogy, but this example. I don't know what the fuck analogy means. I'm not as cool.
It's like a comparison between two things.
Well, okay, maybe it is. Oh fuck. The plant wanted some coffee.
I didn't get it. Okay, never mind.
It's okay. Aesthetics play into it because it's like, if you're a Hello Kitty girl, you're gonna want to buy everything that's Hello Kitty, but you have to rationalize it and be like, that shit's fucking ugly and I don't need Ziploc bags of Hello Kitty. You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like you try to like tone it down. And then I like guilt trip myself because I'm like, I am 22 years old. I should not be buying Hello Kitty.
Yep.
But if I like it, who gonna clock me?
Yep.
And if I need a new phone case, it will be Hello Kitty because guess what? I need a new phone case.
I mean,
shit like that.
What stuff that have you been overspending on?
Food.
Girl, I know you've been overspending.
Yeah, food.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know why either, and my mom always gets it in my head too, like, why are you overspending on food?
Because it's easier than going grocery shopping.
But yeah, that's true.
I'm lazy and I can't fucking cook for shit, so I'm like, I'm gonna go to In-N-Out.
Yeah, Dave's. Guys, I love Dave.
I think if you want to sponsor her.
Also, my biggest toxic trait is the idea, mindset, whatever, that I always have to have a sweet treat. I always have to have a treat, period.
You deserve
Specifically, a sweet treat.
As a woman, you deserve.
Like, I don't care if I spent $1 million, whatever. Like, I need to go buy myself a treat.
Yeah.
Because
I thought you were going to say it was the idea that it's going to come back to you eventually.
Oh, wow. That too.
We touched on that last recording. That it's like also this idea that, oh, it's okay if I spend it. It's going to come back to me.
Oof.
You know?
Girl, but we don't know when it's coming.
Don't know when, but we trust in the universe. And guess what? The universe delivers.
Right.
Deliver.
Damn, didn't we do that like one of our first episodes, I think?
Probably.
We've done that so much. But that's true. I always do tell myself, like, oh, I hate it because, like, I always want my friends to, like, be happy. So I'm like, fuck it, just buy it. Just buy it.
Fuck it, just do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. And yeah, like, that's a big thing. Like, we're like, oh, it's gonna come back. Like, you're gonna get paid soon. It's okay.
Payday is tomorrow.
Especially the day before payday, like, I am going to be overspending.
I'm loading my cards
it's coming
up
back.
already.
It's coming back. I know it's coming back. But that's not like a healthy mindset. I should be like, no, you should wait so that it adds up and save money, whatever.
Save money a little bit at Walmart.
Truly. There you go. A little quick sponsorship. But yeah, it's like I guess like the big thing too that I've been overspending on is just like a lot of food. Yeah. But it's usually the beginning of the year is usually when a lot of like tours and concerts and whatever start to get announced, and that's when I'm like, oh, I'm gonna lock in.
Oh fuck,
I'm gonna lock in.
But that is justified, like we said.
Yeah. Other than that, little tips that we have for you guys, I guess.
I would say try to rationalize everything. Really think about if you need it or not. If you're like genuinely thinking about it day in, day out, and you feel like you're gonna fucking die,
right,
maybe try to make some arrangements so that can happen. I would say finding dupes for a lot of things. That sometimes dupes are better, to be honest, but don't buy 2 of the same thing. You know, I would say if you're a really math-driven person, make a spreadsheet. Clock yourself on your finances, or download Rocket Money. I don't fucking know.
Oh wow, I didn't even know about that.
I don't have it anymore,
and I'm not gonna be doing that.
It would make me feel bad, and it's like, here's what you spend money on. It's like a burger for food. I'm like, bruh, and I'm gonna keep doing it.
You're just mad I bought a burger.
You're just mad that you're a fucking robot and you can't eat.
Okay, AI, clock it. Yeah, one of our things that we have noted too was not checking your bank account. I think you should be living life to the fullest.
You check that fucking bank account.
You don't need to be doing that. Also, adding on to it, there's like Zelle, but I hate using it because that means I have to log into my bank app and like see what I have and then also send money. So I'm like, do you guys have Apple Pay? Because I'll just send you money that way.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I do think I agree. Be reasonable, I guess, about your purchases. This is all hypocritical, by the way. Because
no, absolutely.
We just
like, fuck are we?
Contradicted ourselves, but you know, treat yourself every now and then. You know, if you're willing to spend money on somebody else, well, because, like a little bit more than yourself, then like
this life is so exhausting as it is. Why the fuck am I not gonna treat myself to a matcha every fucking day?
Right. Yeah, I would agree with Lily on everything she said. Let me see if there was
anything else.
I think something. Buy it if it's been treat it like I would say like a tattoo. Like if you are thinking about getting a tattoo. This is an analogy, by the way. I think this is an example. And you know, like I have my friends who like they keep an idea of a tattoo. Lily does sometimes, I think, or she does. And they'll kind
of steal my ideas, bitch.
But she'll like keep it, you know, and they say like, oh, if it stays on your mind and it doesn't leave, you know, and you're still obsessed with it even after a few weeks, days, whatever has passed by, then it's like meant to be and you should get it. I feel like you should kind of follow that logic with like what you're spending, you know, like if it's still in the back of your mind, you should buy it after X amount of time. So that's another thing. Other than that, just spend your money. Like, who cares, actually?
Who are we? Keep spending. No, I think it's also because maximalism is back. I love I have hella trinkets and shit because it makes me feel fucking good.
Yeah.
Me getting too passionate about it.
You're just a silly girl.
But yeah, just make sure like you got your responsibility paid for, like your school, your work, your priorities. I don't know English today. Woo, that much are getting to me. Oh my god,
guys, we're shaking.
I need to be fucking paying for therapy instead of buying this damn drink.
So after the podcast, we actually need therapy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Too many coping mechanisms.
We're just bad examples.
Overspending is a coping mechanism.
As fuck. Are you kidding me?
Guys.
Like, why would I go to therapy where I can be clocked in the fucking head? Number one. Actually, no, because I'm low-key really self-aware. My therapist last time was like, well.
She's like, I don't think you need me.
I'm like, girl, fuck out. No, but like. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Just stop buying Stanley Cups, that's all I'm saying.
That's actually what we wanted to get to.
Yeah. It's like, yes, overconsumption, but stop buying Stanley Cups.
Yes.
Stanley Cup adults are...
Ooh, reselling.
Resellers.
Stanley Cup is crazy.
I don't know where this is going, but like Stanley Cup and Disney adults are on the same...
I don't know.
They need to be clocked.
You guys can do the math
their wallets and their bank accounts need to be watched by the FB fucking eye.
Yes.
How do you have so much money to buy $50 cups?
That's crazy.
I wish I had that much money.
People that are like frantically fighting each other over these limited edition cups.
That's
oh my god, all the TikToks that were like released when they announced the Stanley Valentine cups. I was like,
they're literally not.
This is crazy. Go
also, like that's hella germs if you just leave the straw out like that.
Oh wow.
Hello.
Damn. Now I need a.
Hello.
What happened? Oh,
no,
I was like, your mic check.
No, I'm just being stupid.
But I think that was our 2 cents on overspending. And
we do it. You do it. We want to be better. Will we? Who knows? We love things.
And that's our conclusion. We're gonna go ahead and put you guys on now.
Yeah.
To our media.
To our media.
Yes. So this week, okay, so last week we recorded this. I have been listening to Jungle a lot. Specifically their album Volcano. Their song I've Been in Love. That one's been like on repeat. I've also still been listening to Foster the People, Wanna Be by The Internet, Needle by Nicki, Azúcar by Earl Sweatshirt, Umi. I don't know what that note is. Sorry, guys.
The song? The Umi song?
No. Sweet Treats.
You were just putting people onto Sweet Treats.
Buy a sweet treat. Treat yourself. Me contradicting the whole
No, literally.
Also now SZA dropped her song Saturn.
Oh my
so
God.
I've been listening to that. I've still been listening to Cali. Also controversial, but Kanye's album. A little bit, not a lot. I like his song Burn.
Clock her. I'm just kidding.
No. Also Ivy by Frank Ocean.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna like leave it at that, I think.
I have matcha. Let me put you on. That's what I treat myself to. That's my sweet treat. Because in my brain this is me also justifying me spending money on matcha. It's healthy because it's green.
Right.
In my brain. And it's good for my gut health. Yes, I be shitting myself, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Put you bitches on to napping.
Yeah.
That also helps you not spend money if you're just asleep. Keep it like that, you know? It feels good. Yes. It's amazing.
Yep.
Put y'all on to Young Miko because she is hot. I don't know any of her songs. Okay. Media-wise, listening a lot to Fay Webster.
Yes.
Listening a lot to Renee Rapp all day, every day. Peso Pluma for some fucking reason. Who knows these days? And since I have their concerts coming up, I've been listening to Niall a lot and Hosier. That's it.
I forgot to add, I've also been listening to the I Hate Being Bipolar, It's Awesome album by Kanye.
That's really I love that title. That's funny.
That's great.
That's really good.
I have been listening to that album a lot.
Yeah, SZA, whatever. Who fucking cares? Who gives a shit?
On my shirt. I don't know why that popped into my brain, but I think that's all right. What else?
Damn bitches, you thirsty?
Orange coffee
from
Provecho. It's in San Diego. Very, very good. Look it up. It's amazing. I think this one's called Orange Dream. I got it with oat milk.
Orange cream. They don't charge for oat milk.
They're amazing. Love that for them.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Super cute.
No, because that's a punishment. Why are you going to charge me an extra $1 for a drink that's going to make me shit myself?
Why are you paying the shit yourself?
Oh, no, but oat milk is healthcare because then I don't shit myself.
What? Not you hacking into the Matrix. No, but yeah. Super duper good. We went to try out their coffee today because I think it's like a newer.
It's a newer shop. Yeah, it's really cute. The logo is very beautiful, gorgeous, amazing.
Yes.
I got a matcha. It's delicious. Yeah, because Daniela has been trying to cut back coffee, but today we had to treat ourselves. Not too much now. Chill in the comments.
And breakfast, chill.
And breakfast, stop.
But yeah, so
I will never say no to Breakfast Republic.
I need to chill out on coffee because it literally like clocked my ass. Like even during this episode, I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
Breathing exercises are now. No, but I think that's all we have for this week's episode. Thank you guys.
Take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones.
Get married.
Have a party. Invite us.
Treat yourself.
Stop spending so much money on Squishmallows.
If you don't know who to spend money on, spend it on us. What else? No more Stanley Cups.
I promise you do not need new iPhone.
You need an oil change, babe, not an iPhone.
Your 12 Pro Max is just fine. Still. The comments are like, damn, bitch, you're broke.
They're like, come on.
Yeah, it's all
keep viewing, guys. I'm just
kidding. Keep viewing?
No, viewing.
Oh.
Right now. I'm not going to wait. Okay,
he's like, guys, shut the fuck up. I'm locked in. I'm mewing.
He's like, not enough people are mewing today. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. We love you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. This was our second take of this episode.
I apologize.
Which is so funny.
It doesn't matter because I was still going to edit tomorrow anyway.
Oh, right. This bitch. I'm just kidding. But yeah, make sure to follow us on TikTok, TwoCents Pod, I believe, and then Instagram, 2.cents Pod, and obviously here on YouTube, subscribe, comment, We're on Spotify as well, and Apple Podcasts, and we live, laugh, love, and we just are so funny, and we're just thoughts and brain rot. So
we're thoughts.
There's duality in that statement. Yes.
Next time you see me, I will be back to being a little boy.
Her nails are gonna be gone, so
enjoy it.
Enjoy. Alrighty, guys. Bye.